Hello, my name is Paula Ruiz Nieto. I am part of the Group 20 of the course Materials Design for Virtual Environments. I am part of the SEAT of Chiquinquirá, Boyacá, and today I'm going to talk about how and why English language teaching materials should be attractive. I have summarized some criteria to take into account and to consider while designing new materials. The first is the physical appearance. Materials must be attractive on the physical part, so it has to have nice colors and attractive colors, and also it has to be clear, not a lot of text and a lot of ideas that can tend to demotivate our students and tend to be boring, but very clear supports and easy to use. Then these materials must be user friendliness, so it has to be easy to use, because if it's something complicated, people are not going to like them and they are going to be discouraged. They have to have durability within time, something that they can reuse when they need to study for an exam and etc. And the ability to be reproduced, even if it's a PDF document or if it's a video, it is important that the material can be reproduced as many times as possible. I have also selected some examples of attractive teaching materials. I have selected a subject that I consider a little complex because I already work as an English teacher in a private school, and I see that modal verbs sometimes is difficult for students. Last year, I made an application, I made a video using this page, voicethread.com, and in VoiceThread I actually made this presentation. I have here some more other of the slides. So here the first one is in here a general explanation of what are modal verbs, and then there is a table where you can see the different uses of modal verbs. Finally, I see here I represent how can a single modal verb change completely the meaning of a sentence, and I give also some examples. This presentation, as you can see, can be consulted anytime and as many times as needed. So for example, we can introduce the modal verbs, subject, and then if the student needs to review before the exam, we can give the address, the webpage address, sorry, and the students can consult it as many times as they want. Another attractive and useful material to teach modal verbs is this page, www.agendaweb.org. This is very useful. In here you find different exercises, videos about modal verbs, and what I also like about this is that it's very well organized. For example, you have exercises, you can see here, can't and could, then you have must and have to, may and might, and then you have shall, should, will and will. So this allows students to learn and to practice with each modal verb and to practice as many times as needed. Then I also consider there is another web page, that is from the British Council. They have also a special page for modal verbs, and they explain very clearly with videos, with grammar explanation, what are modal verbs and how we can use them. Finally, I add another video. This is from YouTube, from a school called AngloLink. They have very clear videos, and I think that for virtual environments, this is very useful because students they don't come to classrooms, so it is very helpful to them to have someone in the background explaining very clear as this lady from AngloLink does. Finally, I share with you my personal reflection, and I think that all the whole designing of materials is very important to teach English or any other language. And it's not just about the materials. We have to strengthen our students' motivation through interesting, clear, and useful supports where they can work on all different skills that are required to learn effectively a language. So those skills are listening, speaking, writing, and reading. And if we choose the right and attractive materials, people are going to like English. And if they like English, they are going to give their best and they are going to learn better. If they have some boring support, maybe only a book or some PDF sheets where they can fill out, I think that this is not enough. This can be part of a whole process where we integrate other supports as videos, as I have shown, exercise like the ones proposed by Agenda Web, or the initial video that I made, for example, on VoiceThread. I think that this complement very well a textbook or some text exercise. This is my personal opinion. I think that is up to us teachers to understand the public that we are facing and to propose them the most suitable supports for them to learn and to have a really meaningful teaching and learning process. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope you like my presentation. Bye bye.